he was in good position sometimes, even versus Astralis, but his sprays were bad. But yeah, what we're going to see is another level of Inferno. Navi will definitely be tested, and yeah, it starts with it. Okay, the double nade into Halls as he's just going for the clear.
So
Navi
sorry,
sent him on it. They didn't let him know that Astralis were going to nade him in that position. Perfecto dies with the dualies. Bottom of B, and Simple will try to bring it back. Unsilenced USPS once again, making another appearance, and Boomich also eats lead. This is the T's taking to A, but they could really pick whatever site they want.
You know, this unsilenced pistol, I've been talking about it a couple of times, and maybe it doesn't make that big of a difference, but I went ahead and did some very deep analysis.
Okay.
Downloaded a few VODs, really went into the dungeons of information, and I've come out with the reason why Simple uses the unsilent USP.
Oh my god, let's hear it.
It sounds so good.
Doesn't sound better than USPS with silencer on.
What? You're wrong.
You had to go to VODs to
Dude, the
figure that out?
unsilenced USP?
Did you not know what it sounded like until he used it?
No, I'm just trying to hype up the moment, hype up the reveal. You don't like the unsilenced USP sound?
Sounds fine.
Wow. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I like the USPS. And actually, this is my favorite skin right here. The Overgrowth.
Really?
I love this.
Old school.
Very old school. It's like the second case, I think.
Yep. Early on.
Get some trivia going. Well, great round here for Astralis to kick things off. This could be a marathon, so we got to take it slow. We don't know how close this will be. It's like, listen, Navi, sometimes they don't play optimal CS, especially early on in the game, but they're still a very, very strong and scary team, and sometimes it's hard to call against with the way that they gamble and go off reads. And there's so much history between these two teams, and every time there's history between two teams, it goes beyond strategy a bit. It comes down to the reads more than anything else. You cannot just do optimal stuff and expect it to work. And that's where I think Navi can catch Astralis off guard, can pull off those victories. So this will be a huge test for Astralis. A very, very fun and interesting match. We can expect so many highlights to come out of this, and we're just hoping for, Simple to really light it up no matter what happens.
I can imagine Bit hyping himself up for this rematch, walking into the pistol, and getting wrecked by the double nade. We'll see if that hurts him in the long run. He's got the Deagle, no armor. Everybody else around him, of course, at least some Kevlar on this one. But he does have the hand cannon. Navi, 3 players over at the A site. Astralis gonna milk this one, huh? Can't really hold it against them. They know what firepower lies ahead.
I've cleared out all the close angles here in the hallways. No one on the CT side in here, which is just such a powerful spot to be in. Always a big risk, of course, to take this kind of control with rifles. And the CTs, they jostle back and forth. Can't really make up their mind. Lurk smoke comes out of the halls from Zipix, and it looks like they're going to press on lane. Pit is wide open.
Easy first pickup. Still got a player hiding inside the site, though. That's Electronic. He's just good for the one. SMGs burned through the players inside of the site. Looking like a save call already. Simple. He's actually going to stick around with this scout. Glaive barely left alive. Maybe because Bit's got this position in the apartments. Maybe he can walk forward and take a player down, but I believe Glaive's keeping an eye on this. He's close to taking a look. Magis confirmed on site. There's also the MAC-10 player inside of the bomb site. I believe holding, versus balcony. So CT's just going to look to lock Astralis into the bomb. 2 players died to the bomb explosion last round for Astralis.
Flash gives him a way out. 1 player in the hall still peeking. Simple hitting the head a little bit, and Zipix will make sure he doesn't get damaged while playing back pit. That is the round over and done with Astralis. They maintain a surplus with 3. Simple will take the scout into the next round, so he can try to threaten them again with some damage, maybe a kill or 2 if possible. And I've got Device with the fully slicked back hair. He was going for the S attack for the past couple days.
Yep, just changing it up.
All right, so of course, this could, it's going to be about very fine margins. Again, as we talked about in the last time they played, 88 out of 90 rounds, was it?
88 out of 90.
Yeah, like
16-14, 16-12, and 16-14 to close.
So, yeah, every little bit will matter. Every little bit, indeed.
Frag grenades on the money. Oh, but so is Simple. Scout shot to drop device. Second chance at that one. Can't go too far back with fire just behind him. Don't do it, chicken. Magisk looking to lock him in over top of the wall, but Simple will retreat here. 5v4 for the favor of Navi, despite all of the damage Astralis have done. I mean, everybody at this B site weakened. But if we saw that meticulous effort from Astralis last round, well, we'll certainly get it again. Perfecto, he could be dead. 3 health is what keeps him standing for now.
No decision on the bomb. Astralis pressing up towards bracket control. Simple leaning towards B a little bit. A bit as well. He's got eyes on Arch, but it feels like it's going to end the same way we saw last round end for the meantime. Playing it calm for the moment, and with no one at bracket, you can assume it's just going to be about if they run into the stack or not. And it looks like Navi are reading this one incorrectly, which leaves poor Electronic all alone, home alone in the pit, Macaulay Culkin style.
He's still back there, just hanging out. Home invasion well underway. Zip's going to continue to shoot as he tries to swing out wide. Not going to happen here. So Navi probably going to do what they did last round, look to lock a couple bodies in with the bomb.
Yeah, they don't even have health. I think Boomich stays, well, they keep an SMG in the round because they can use that for one of their B players. So a couple things we're going to look for next round are the way that Navi are playing at Banana and how Astralis are going to respond to it. We know that they, beyond the half wall mark, like to stand there for long periods of time, fight there. One way that Boomich was winning over Furia and their aggressive style towards B was just finding the right time to peek from CT spawn into them flying in for the execute. So as soon as he's a flash, he would turn the corner or he'd fight them from sandbags. Anywhere to get in the middle of an egg stack. Okay, well, that's a nice find for Bit.
Sure.
Everyone low here from Navi, but only 1 death ultimately. A great shot to start things out. And that's all they'll get. So coming forward, do we have the UMP get dropped?
The UMP
Bit must have gone and upgraded.
No,
I guess
it's still there.
he went into hallways and got the...
It's getting chucked around, still on the ground here.
Oh, okay.
Perfecto's going to take it.
Okay, so Perfecto will take it, and Bit is headed over towards B. 3B setup. What is going to be the establishing round setup for Astralis is the question.
Of course, the ump, not the only thing kept. We still have the scout for Simple, so he's got 4.5 grand in the bank, looking to play with that lesser rifle.
Astralis take over halls really fast, and they don't see a single target here. Dupree looking to catch a timing on the rotation, and Boomich finds a nice timing on Magisk.
Yeah.
That is an awesome opening kill, unanswered.
Frag grenade dropped him to 40, headshot just as he looks to fall out from logs. Sure enough, Navi, man advantage. Got Dupree exploring out middle. Lost a quarter of his health there to the incendiary. And who is this on lane? Electronic just sitting back, tucked on sight. Bit on Arch. It's where we've seen him. Always looking to just lock into his position, get multiple kills on spray downs, whether he's on Arch side, short, pit, moto. My early reviews of Bit is that he does have cement in his shoes, likes to lock into his position and go for the multi-kills. It's not being thrown away on flanks or anything of the like. 30 seconds here for Astralis. Smoke start to go over top. Bit looking to focus inwards. It's going to be out from balcony though. Electronic, he's on his own. We had a player drop from the server, unfortunately, and it does weaken this A site for the CTs. Electronic only able to get that 1 kill. Pit completely clear for the taking. 7 seconds left, and Zipnik's able to get that bomb plant on the other side of default. Oh, yeah. That's a bit unfortunate.
That was simple, right? He was on B, or was he here on the A site?
I thought it was the pit player.
Damn, that sucks. Don't know what happened there, but of course, well into the round. That's really unfortunate. And that will be the end of that. The site taken. The last 2 players will have to save. And yeah, I don't know. That's tough, man.
Yeah, I see it. Yep, scout right here in pit. I found it.
Oh, okay. Well,
so that was simple. Scout in pit.
On the bright side, you know, a scout in the pit, but on the dark side, it's simple with a scout. He probably could have just won the round. Who knows?
Yeah, gets collateral as they come out from balcony. That's a bit unfortunate. But Astralis, 4th round nonetheless.
Yeah, hopefully we'll solve that soon. Don't exactly know. Maybe just an internet issue. Haven't had that happen to simple from what we've seen. Wow,
Yes, it is.
It looks really good on that.
Yeah,
thing
James
too.
Bardolph has the best skins for any talent in all of Counter-Strike. I said it, and I'll stand by it. Thank you guys for your patience. We're right back into the game. We got 5 guys alive for Navi, 4 rounds on the board for Astralis, and Boomich goes big to the top of B. He wants to fight down Banana. He gets it. Device trades. 4v4 ensues.
Right back into the thick of things. Important target to take out. Boomich did well last round to take out Magisk, and it looked like Zipix tried to come through the gun bait. Simple did not bite on it. Would like to take a look at that to see if the gun barrel is sticking out afterwards. But yeah, Electronic will see one and try to punish the fallback, but it does just pull the CTs forward. They are starting to swing the rotation. T's running up to the top of Banana, getting away from Simple as soon as possible. Bit is here alone on B, and this guy, he migrates like a nomad onto both sides on CT side. He really, it's hard to even say what position he plays at this point.
Dupree crosses over as well. Bomb thrown with him. That could have been the shot. Silence for a moment. Bit gonna go for that spam. Can't quite get Dupree. Now he's stuck in the open, but he dives back into the cover. Smoke fades on the cross. Navi, they have the man advantage, but they are met by the smoke.
Man, they've waited so long for that smoke too. That's annoying for the CT side.
Yeah, it is. Dupree, he's going to take to the top of the back box. Incendiary should flush one out into the open. Device killed by Perfecto. Dupree's going to answer. He's down to 20 health. It's all on Glaive now, and he gets sidelined by Electronic. Navi right onto the scoreboard as they bounce back from the tech pause with their first round win.
Well, that's nice. And this is a round where Simple has an op now instead of a scout, and it's right after he gets back, so that's good. That'll untilt you maybe to bring you back into the game. Simple, oh, he doesn't even see Zipix running up first because of the flash that pops. He unpeaks, and the trades come through. Really well done here for Navi to at least pick up a first round in this game. Far from over. Again, it's going to get scrappy. It's going to be exciting. And it will not be one-sided. I would assume there's no way that this is just going to be a straight one-sided beatdown.
That nade would have been on the money, as the kids say, but chipped away at the corner there. So we get Simple still posted up on the angle. He's starting to peek a little bit further here. Lots of players coming at him. Oh, and he doesn't react to Glaive fast enough. Good headshot from the IGL of Astralis.
Surely Dupree.
Electronic just welcomed Dupree to peek, but he didn't.
I guess he didn't make noise going up, so he didn't know he was exactly there. That's crazy. They got so close to it. Player peels back into the site. We got Perfecto under porch, and he might have to be forced to take damage. Yeah, he...
Oh, but Electronic perfectly timed peek coming at them from arch side. Perfecto's going to get weakened even further, and Electronic, he's going to get a second kill as he peeks back out from Cubby. There's a lot of pressure on his teammate, Perfecto. Oh, that's so good. He's so low, and he bounces the nade off of the ground, goes back for second servings. He's burned into the back of the box, 2 health left. And Bit, now here to support. The CTs have slipped a second player inside of the site to try and keep Perfecto alive as they lock Astralis off of this A site. Molotov over onto the feet of Zipix. That costs him.
Damn, that's disgusting. They're just got such ferocious riflers. Like the way that Electronic could just peek and then peek again. Instant first bullet, both targets. That is the form that Navi are in at the moment. That's how they were able to upset Astralis in the first place. I mean, upset, I don't even know. Like, it's hard to say. This is a tournament where we kind of decide who is the better team at this point, right? The culmination of the year, and for these teams to all be in the same bracket together in double elimination, this will prove a lot for sure. So this is a round where Electronic, he needs to be traded, right? They come up to get arch control, and then I don't know if they have any smokes left. You can see one smoke coming out into CT spawn, but that left him open to duel, and maybe they didn't even have a molly left either. But that should have been a round they get for free. They had Perfecto fall back to the site, Electronic show face, no trades come in. But again, it's the ferocity of these riflers.
Props to Perfecto.
Yeah, he was
falling
low.
back step by step. Needed that headshot. The grenade could have helped had he not done the job himself with that headshot. but
I swear to God, Sonic is on Glaive's computer. That's where Glaive was sitting last time.
do we have confirmation? I haven't seen Glaive yet. I'm just saying. No conspiracy theories.
Have you ever seen Glaive and Sonic in the same room together?
But not tonight. Astralis now a 7-man roster.
How dare you say Sonic wasn't already part of the team?
7-player roster. Excuse me. Single op here for device. Off of the pause. Astralis coming in with a game plan.
Look at the timing on that. He's gonna launch that or no? He falls back.
Hangs on to it.
Yeah, device. He's gonna worm his way up mid slowly, but they seem to get suspicious that there's no other noise, no banana control. The CTs will start to make their way over towards the A site, overstacking it completely. Boomich left alone back in B. Interesting. And it seems like the read is all theirs for Astralis. Who's that bomb even going to? We got maybe Dupree to come back and grab it.
Just Boomich at the B site. This would be the play to make. He just threw out his last piece of utility as well. Should burn down to the 45-second mark. See if Dupree can puff his chest a bit, keep these counter-terrorists on the opposite side of the map as Zip and Glaive go through the smoke with the support of Device. He sees it on the coffin. Boomich, good double kill. And he dives back down into the cover. Had he died to that op shot of Device, then B is so clean for the taking. Simple gonna get the better of Device. Scopes back in, doubles down onto Magisk, and now it is only Dupree.
Great round from Big Boom. He gets hit by Device through the coffins, but the two pistolers that came through, the execution was right, but the aim wasn't there. The two pistols that came through could not do the initial damage. They couldn't find that extra headshot here, and this is after Boomich gets tagged, and he tries to come through and find some more damage. I think it was Device who hit him. It looked like he got dinked after the fact, but yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Either way, easy lines for Simple after the fact, and then we move on. So they don't get penalized for over-rotating versus the pistols, but we do find Astralis picking the correct site, which is kind of nice. Game couldn't be closer. 4-3. And, oh, okay. Well, that might change the story a bit. Oh, the fiery hot barrels of Dupree, Magisk, and Electronic all getting their first bullet headshots off peaks down mid. And the aggression is not stopping. Electronic is going to keep it coming. Now pushing through the back of halls. And there's only 3 Ts left.
And barely anything here for Magisk. Fire spreads to his feet. Glaive commits to the wall. There's a counter-terrorist tucked behind the wood. Perfecto! Perfect timing for the 2K down Banana. Navi, they tie things up at 4.
Nobody does that to Astralis, you know. That's
a 3v5.
That's a pretty incredible round here. These are the first 2 kills that come out. Dupree from the bottom of mid and Magisk to the top of B. And then Electronic answers back. And again, unfettered aggression. Coming through into the window room, taking Zipix out and alt, pushing through with the flank. Perfecto with the 2K. It's exciting. And it's got us to 4-4.
Stellar headshot accuracy. Astralis limping into this one with some armored Tech 9s. See if they start to get a bit more ferocious. It's a quick jump and skip alongside Arch. Bit gonna lay down the incendiary. Tease. Ooh, they kind of scatter off of the back of that. They could very much double around onto short side. That would leave them between 2 CTs in the form of Simple and the Pitman. Second shot from Simple. He gets a third through the side of that smoke. His op just smoking Astralis for the moment. And Dupree's gonna double back towards mid to find himself a second headshot. Falls out of the apartments and grabs the AK. That's something to walk away with, but there's a minute on the clock and bomb dropped in the center of that A site.
They knew they were going to lose the round. They just wish they lost with more dignity. Dupree walking through on the big flank. Maybe he can manufacture a kill, if that. Looking to beat a timing here as he was just spotted at the top of mid. And turning it into a walk. This is when the timers start to go off on the CT's head. You see Electronic turn to the other direction. Perfecto turn around as well. This stuff is ingrained in us. exactly when the possibility these flanks are coming through, and there it is. He's being held perfectly. Dupree can't find that kill. Navi are on fire. That is to tell us that the first 4 rounds went the way of Astralis, but the 5 answered back immediately after Simple got back in the game. And this is not a player you want to let deathmatch versus you
He knows.
on rounds like this.
He knows how nice that third shot was. Ops so rapidly firing. Makes that thing look automatic. No counterpart in terms of snipers for him to face here in the 10th round. Like you said, Navi on fire. The moment they win 1 round, it's 5. Astralis back with a buy. Leave bomb and spawn. Work out towards apartments first and foremost. They haven't had any real challenges in terms of getting the apartments control. We haven't seen Navi with people peeking down from Balk. More often than not, relying on this crossfire. Perfecto tends to be chilling on the porch.
Dupree constantly trying to punish this walk out at mid. Perfecto's been playing underneath the balcony a bit.
Yep.
He's at arch this time. They keep swapping spots. Perfecto, he'll get iced out of his position. Identified and eliminated, and here is Bit to try to make up for
It's
it. Oh my god, the amazing amount of trades that are going on right now. Everything at mid. 2-on-2 already, and Bit catches one in the sky.
That's the big one. Device. He's going to try and sneak this onto Boomich. A little bit of damage takes him to 47.
No bomb.
Nope.
He has to go back. See, this is the thing. They're not going to assume he would leave an empty site, but they also will find out in due time that he has to go back and recollect the bomb. Because something's not right. No plant will come in. Look, Boomich actually pushes through the CT smoke to get this information back. This should be the round done, right? Device, either he goes back to B and Boomich is up at the half wall.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch. Oh, but a missed shot.
Yeah.
That's still a second chance for Device. He's going to try and charge this one over. We've got the player up in the apartment, so this is definitely conceding the bomb site itself. Unless he comes back with a back turn. And sure enough, it's Bit's turn to close a round.
Yeah.
Big recovery from Bit. He was smoked off over on that arch side. We saw Electronic get aggressive in the position of Perfecto. These 2 kills to take them aback from middle. But then Bit also shuts down Zipix as he comes out from this. This fight, that's what closes the A site, or else Device could have far more easily grabbed that bomb and joined him for the plant. Doesn't happen that way. And Navi, well, they'll grab themselves a 6.
He just had the bomb he was on to plant in B, but man, that round fell apart so fast. It was like a Jenga tower. Everything. It was just this crazy domino effect of kills that came through after the first one. They are agreeing to make it a bloody battle with the amount of duels that happen instantaneously. Which it seems to be scary for Astralis because Navi are winning most of them. This man right here, Electronic, he's been doing it all. He was the guy from Cubby on that previous round. He's the guy who comes to re-aggress mid on this round and get 2 kills, unanswered trades. And I can't believe how they're using Bet. He's in a new position every single time you see him. On the A site, on B site, on arch, on lane. I really don't even know. I thought originally... Yeah, I don't even know what you would call him at this point. So here he is supporting B again.
They're not going to respect that smoke one bit. Glaive continuing to try and challenge. Perfecto goes down empty-handed. Boomich, quick trade frag, but he can't manage versus Zipix. That MAC-10 tearing him up. Banked grenade, good. It drops the bomb. And that slows things off, whether Astralis want it or not. Device is on a recovery mission. Bit's going to peek into him, and that deagle is crisp. Magisk barely alive in the small pit. But who do you have left to kill? Oh, Electronic and Simple. And well, Magisk, he takes one with him, swapping over to the AUG, trying to get the bomb planter, knowing that there's a potential for the Banana Man. And sure enough, that's exactly what's going down here. He's got confirmation, and he can't quite catch that kill. Astralis, they put an end to Navi's spree by forcing their way into B, and still Navi lead by 1. But that should not have happened.
Appeal back from the Galil in the 2v1, but man, this is a very fortunate round. They just decide to rush it down because they're low on guns and probably going to double save after this. They know their economy is in a really bad spot, so they need each and every one of those kills to make it possible. Bit's there with the support, but it's not enough. A good nade to drop the planter, but the round was all they cared about. Surely the duel that will never happen. Simple late to the peak, comes back, and it is finally something a bit more slower. There's going to be more tension in this round. And Dupree, he's posting up on this exact same angle every single time. He's hoping eventually somebody will walk by Boiler, and he's going to be there to punish when they do, because Halls has been wide open for the most part. Simple, you think he might have spotted a shoulder, and now he can try to peek mid off of this smoke that he has down. No one's going to peek through it.
Boomich, little bit of an angle.
That's just enough.
Yeah, all he needs.
Oh my god, is that a bad arch smoke? The hell? I can't believe you could actually see that. That must have been a lineup too, and Glaive will take out Boomich. Man. Listen, that's... Boomich is less lucky, right? He plans that one out, but Glaive absolutely needed something. They weren't going to give that one up for free.
25 seconds to spare. That kill leaves Navi split down the middle. Arch compromised. We've seen them just charge out apartments into the A site when they kind of burn down the clock. And if they do that, they're going to run right into Electronic. He is 12-5, and he has been delivering. Fire at his feet and Simple inside of the site. Gets one off of the balcony, takes damage, and dies at the hands of Device. Astralis working their way through an A setup yet again. Bitten perfecto for the retake. Already out from Arch. They're starting to stay close, even though they may need to save. Maybe throw a player over this.
Yeah, imagine if they died here, that would be such a mistake. They need to take those guns and leave. And yeah, 2v3 on the A site, it's just so unlikely. They could pull that off. Maybe no moto smoke later into the round, some damage they know about, but not with that 2-for-1 entry out of Halls. Glaive with an important kill on the B side as well to make this even less likely, and to maybe even pull a rotate or cause some distraction for the A side players. Everyone stays alive here from Astralis on a surplus. Here's the first kill, and this is what I'm surprised about, because there's no way that arch smoke lands there from Astralis without them lining it up. So I'm thinking they're actually throwing a bad arch smoke and not knowing it.
What? That's how Simple died?
That's crazy. Some of the trades with these pistols and stuff that are coming through from Astralis are nuts. And the aim is there for both these teams. It feels like everyone's in top form. What? He actually switched out of the... Oh my god. Did he have an AWP or an AK? Did he have no bullets?
Just wanted to break him, man.
Yeah. Well, he did it. Right over his leg.
Boomich onto the sandbags. Goes a bit deeper. Looking for the information. Takes a bit of damage. Dishes out a bit of damage. And then falls away from the early engagement. More utility comes out, but that's to no avail.
I feel like that round where they rush into B, they just run it down, revitalizes their T side a little bit. They can go back to what they would normally do, but they seem like they were taking out a bit of frustration with that one rush. That would have been a round where Navi could have ran away with a half for sure. Definitely a save was to happen after that. Now we've got the front side smoke here from Device. I think they know they can pull this rotate so easily from Navi. They're just trying to see if they can. And Device, one of these rounds where he sneaks into the corner. They know eventually he's going to do this. But whether or not they go and clear him is the other question. Arch side may be a touch weaker in this position. They could come through the B split. That would be something different.
Looks like they're thinking about it. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Bit this round. He's trying to get back into the arch just before. And sure enough, he's going to make it.
Oh man, they walk through. This is really bad for Bit.
Let's see. Oh, he finds nothing. Glaive, instant headshot. Now it's going to be on the two hidden CTs. Simple, now known to the terrorists. And, well, he's fighting tooth and nail. Electronic off of the FAMAS with one kill. Glaive getting the better of him. And it's Glaive's two headshots that really peel Navi off the A site. First into Bit, and secondly, Electronic, who had a player above him, knowing Astralis wanted to sink into this A site, as they have been able to do in the final 10 seconds in more than one round now. They take the chance for the retake. Maybe if Boomich can get a kill quickly, there is still time. But he eats that flashbang. Perfecto, he is going to get the kill versus Device. Glaive, he is very much pinned into the graveyard stairs. He pops up, his head now tucked back down, and Magisk from Pit saves the day with the double. Astralis in the lead, 7-6, and this T-side just keeps giving. In terms of round wins, that's 3 in a row for Astralis.
I don't know if it had like a loose shift key here, but I feel like they did this on purpose. So they went to look for whoever they heard walking through Arch, and because they took a risk and walked through the smoke, that's where things got really scary for a bit. If he had any warning whatsoever, a flash to pop, then I'd give him the edge on at least 1 kill, but not in that position. So, like, if someone was opting there on Arch, they walk through that smoke, they're going to get punished. But for whatever reason, they had to tell. I can only think it's a footstep. So that could have been a super big read round. And this gives the lead to Astralis, and also puts, where's the money here for Navi?
Not the best.
Not the best.
Perfecto did have over 6K, so he drops the op over to Simple.
Interesting.
But it looks like nobody else is buying.
Yeah, I mean, they could, okay, this might be just a hero round from Simple.
Let's see it.
Invest a little bit for himself, and it balances out the money here. Electronic, 124 ADR, and you better believe that his impact is known. He's had incredible rounds that we can remember already with this rifle. Perfecto's utility damage through the roof, 271. Device has got a lot for himself here on T-side, actually. It's pretty impressive stuff. All right. Now, this actually might not be easy to read, right? That there's actually an op in play. So, Simple, he hasn't shot anything off just yet. But there's definitely a chance that Astralis make a mistake here. Oh, man. There's no armor on Simple. Oh, wait, there is. Oh, wow. He just, I think he eats an HE inside of that Molotov. He needs to... the tough part is he didn't shoot, right? But he doesn't have lines on B. You can't really take control of the round sitting back. So maybe they want to try to gamble with him. Save if it's going to be an A hit, something like that. But another Astralis anti-eco to a Hall's lane split, it looks like.
Poor bit, just the CZ. Whatever you do, don't take out that smoke. Oh, not even gonna make a difference. Zipnik just, oh! Second headshot, and he gets his hands onto the AK. Electronic! A one-man army shuts down the Balk push, then Glaive answers. Deagle slips through for Perfecto, but it's not quite enough. Here comes Simple. 20 seconds. Astralis smoke fades. Simple hits Glaive, and now it's on Boomich. Device slowly creeping across here, needs to clear some corners, and at this moment, Boomich starts to walk in. He's got the element of surprise, but Device, he gets his bomb plant, gets his gun out, comes out wide. Damage. It's better for Boomich, but Device is on it.
Damn, they nearly steal that away. That's a really insane round from Electronic in the pit. We should probably look at that again. This is the 5-7 on the fallback. The first one, he had to work hard for it. But the second, that came for free. AK in hand, they gave him some time to get it all set up, get used to it. And then he turned it into a third kill, but the Glaive answer back. The Tyrannosaurus Rex coming over top of the hay bales. Into the pit. Under the balcony. And then the 1v1 from Device. A very scary spot where Boomich wasn't known. Got him down low. One more USP bullet there, maybe he's dead.
We're just gonna walk into the challenge. Look at this bit.
He took
back giving over.
Risk there. Did the... Why was Arch smoke when he peeked to that side?
I'm not quite sure.
Miscommunication.
No, they're going to try to challenge into B site. Incendiary there for Perfecto. Gets instantly extinguished. That's the bomb.
Oh my god.
The bomb on tree. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, this is not on purpose.
But if Device can kill Simple, then things are opened up. Instead, it's offered over. Simple 13 and 7 off of the back of it. Astralis going to be scrambled here on the B hit, and Simple 3 headshots already for him. Zipnik's going to fall in the end. Navi, they keep it within 1. A single CT round to close out the defensive side, and now they take to the offense. Little simple something. Now we take to the second half. Astralis on the defense of their map pick. CZ and Armor for Dupree. Not every day you get to see that.
I would say I look less forward to Navi CT side on this map than their T side, so we'll see. But at the same time, I also look forward to Astralis on both halves. So this is already a really strong start, I would say, for Navi. We'll see what comes of it. I think Bit, is he alone? No, he's got a teammate right beside him in mid. The bomb's now coming up close as well. Dupree here in the halls. The T's are coming towards him. The one-man barricade. The banana man himself. Can he do it? No. Bit gets one over. Been pretty good on pistols in general. Got destroyed in the first half, but looks like he's back to business.
That barricade looking more like an open gate. Oh, and Simple off of the P250. Further damage versus Magisk. Is that a headshot through the wall? No, he just doesn't have Kevlar.
Oh. And
this man not dead.
Going to save. Yeah, not even going to give it a shot, even here with an HE on Magisk. The T's are just too comfy. Lot rested on Dupree's shoulders with that CZ in the halls, and he got instantly killed by Bit. The most important kill of the round, of course. Now that we look at that. Trades back and forth. We're all tied up. Couldn't ask for a better match. It's just, you know, we're just trying to prime this. It's the first map. It's the first half of what should be an insane series. It's already delivering, and it looks to just go the distance. At this point, there's just no way these teams just run away against each other. They're just too close.
Yeah, we got our blowouts out of the way with Vitality and Big.
I wonder if they even ever scrim against each other anymore. So the anti-eco ensues. They are fallible on anti-ecos. 2 MAC-10s, full sets of utility. I think you can see there's some fogginess sometimes in the calling with Navi where they get a bit scared. When they don't get that opening kill, something rocks them. So Astralis are going to try to find that opening and crack it open like a can opener. Here, it's just a simple 2-3. They got some nade damage early on. Invested heavily. No scalp eye. Astralis always really smart about how they set up between Zip and Glaive on the B site. Now they've got some extra help. But you think these 3 rifles will be enough? They're just trying to draw out any utility that they can.
Yeah, trying to get Astralis to make a mistake.
Yeah. Looks like they might walk forward into this one. Nothing's going to be a tell quite yet.
Now Navi grouping up. If they play fully committed to one another, they should just be able to overwhelm. We've got Zipic's back sight. They do push through. That's Glaive on the solo expedition. Device.
Oh, that's scary because there's still a quad guy.
Yeah, there is. Zipix, he's working around with the skinny pillar. But he can't quite manage the deagle shots.
Yikes.
Simple puts him to rest, and Bit gets that bomb in, leaving Astralis to save 2 players with that Kevlar Desert Eagle setup. So they had what was the start of a B hold. Glaive goes down empty-handed. Device, he gets one just through that side of the smoke. Kind of prime Zipix to maybe go big. But instead he goes down, and Navi, well, they've gone ahead and found themselves a lead here. 9-8. To the T side of Inferno.
Oh, and it's enormous to be able to keep the MAC-10 forward, plus the guns you don't have to upgrade. So what we're looking at is, you know, a big farm. Getting the 3 kills plus the site. It's better, honestly, than just getting one, getting the site. Just getting these players out of the next round as well to make sure Navi stay at a surplus. It's 9-8. Let's see what happens. We're going to ring the bell? No? It's okay. I wasn't looking forward to it or anything. Nice opener here from Simple. Bit of disappointment. Nothing to be too upset about this early on. And Magisk. Nade only kit. I mean, kit of nades, I should say. Warning shot down mid. Dupree knows he's got him kind of trapped inside the halls, but Can you really trap Electronic this game? He has been a very exciting player to watch. Perfecto eats a nade in response, and Boomich, he's just teeming with confidence now. He's gonna come flying around that half wall, bouncing around like he's on springs. Magisk is out, and it looks like they might be on for that exact same B hit once again.
Well, that's not half bad. Dupree's gonna find one down middle. They don't see him. They don't see him.
So goddamn well. They still don't see him, but he has to reload, so he'll fall back. They don't even clear it then. They had no idea he was up on the fountain.
Xyp9x, you sly dog. Now Dupree's got a fading smoke grenade. He sees Simple just drop down into orange, but that follow-up smoke is big. Xyp9x, oh my
Dupree,
god,
he gets the kill.
survived so long. Dupree, he's come in with another Deagle headshot.
Perfecto's alone.
Xyp9x, a man of mystery, disappears into the back of the bomb site. Perfecto, 1v2, 30 seconds, and now the Banana Man gets him. Astralis, you have no business winning that round.
Oh my god. Can we talk about this? He's playing up on top of the fountain. This spot can be so OP. It's hilarious that they don't notice that he's there. But he draws attention for both, I think, Device to get a 1D as well as Dupree after they try to chase him, and then he peeks out again. What is that Randy shot? Like he's playing Quake, falls back into Ruins. And ruins the hopes of Navi. That's going to be a tilting round to lose. This just completely sweeps the confidence, brings it back into the other team's arms, and
wow.
Yeah, Navi will try to force up in response, and Astralis will keep the pressure on thick here. Push down mid, Dupree opening on Perfecto, and there are guns in this round. They're treating it like there's not. They clear out Banana, they can rotate out if they want to.
Yeah, they dodge back. Easy 5v4
A Furia level rotation from Dupree.
I still can't believe Xyp9x gets a kill off of the fountain.
Do you ever play there?
Yeah, but it never does that.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like no one ever sees it. It feels like people can see you.
Just stay.
I was shocked. I can't believe even the second guy, he didn't know. The third guy who came in didn't even pre-aim it. They had no idea. He had stayed up there. We would have had to give him a graffiti for that. I love how Dupree's now the B player since he cleared down mid and rotated up through Banana.
This is my life now. Boosts a man up.
All right, so this is actually one of the, like, I don't know. It's not like, it's just one of Astralis' favorite ways to play this, playing up top second oranges. It can get mollied, of course. Mollies that land right on the middle of second oranges, molly first and second at the same time, which is key. But this angle right here works so well when the player's crossing out.
Flash to distract. Oh, Simple. He's going through that.
Oh, that's the key moment, though.
He's got Xyp9x on the reload. That's going to be a pinned in 1v1. Dupree, he comes in with the double kill off of the boxes. 7 seconds. Simple puts the barrel to the back of the head, but there's just no time. No time to recover bomb. No time to clear the site. No time for Navi to get double digits. Astralis with 4 players up. Leave Electronic and Simple to keep their guns. A bottomed out bank account, but Dupree, this is so cool. Runs into middle, catches his kill on T-ramp, and then just escapes all the way to the B site. Becomes the anchor, and gets another multi-kill.
See how good that angle is. I mean, they know he's up there, but it's just so strong to deal with. And Simple looks for a timing. His teammates can't trade in the site. If he gets construction, they can chill it for a second. Without that kill right away, he's hampered completely. He cannot make further progress. He can't go into ruins knowing that they're going to try to fight him there. It's too scary. Attack timeout's going to be called. I don't know if they did something wrong in the way they wanted to execute, but the counter utility, it's hard to counter. Like you can counter a Molotov, but you can't counter the smoke that counters a Molotov.
Sure.
So if the smoke lands there out in the open while you're executing, can really mess you up. Set up for some nice easy CT kills. Oh, no matter. Tough part for them. Electronic has to keep this Galil. $100 to his name because of that save. And Simple has to do the same, but they don't want to invest behind it because they've only got 2K. I mean, it's still better than them dying even before time. But now Astralis have their hooks into the half. They get this freebie basically, and it's 2 more rounds. and Navi are sweating.
Astralis just lean back. Hang out double players inside of the pit. One inside of library and Zipex. Navi with enough utility to try and challenge brackets. But it's from there that the challenge truly begins. Just clump up and hope Simple hits a headshot. Which, ooh, doesn't take much to imagine, but Magisk shuts him down.
I mean, you gotta fight him sometimes. You know he's always there on the bike.
Dupree's then gonna get electronics. That's the 2 weapons taken down initially. Picked right back up by Bit and Perfecto. Flashed out for the library peak. Zipix able to get himself a double. Then Dupree swings wide because they've got Navi where they want them. Naked and exposed out those brackets. Astralis, 2-round lead. And Navi still unable to come in with a bye. So I believe we're looking at 12-9.
Yeah, with a real big option to get to 13 depending on where the money's at. That awkward save at in the site. I mean, they didn't. I don't know where the money lands now that they lose this round because they were so low on 2 players. We'll have to see. This is a tricky. This is where you don't want to, you know, you don't want to skip math class because I think there actually has to be some real thought given here to how you approach this round. You got to respect the peak. You're always going to find a Dane on a bike, especially if it's Magisk.
Nothing more dangerous than a Dane in open space.
Yep. Farley on a bike.
Who's that triple digits? It's Simple. Oh, we do get a little bit of a buy here.
Yeah, I think they...
Oh my god,
yeah,
no,
the money is so awkward.
A full buy on 3.
Yeah, this is what they had to think about. Actually,
All right.
listen, they get good nades, so I think it makes sense. I think the unfortunate part is that it's such a turning part in the half that there's a lot of weight on this round right here.
Yep.
But you have to say that it's a very awkward time. They have to kind of decide.
Go big
and
or go
it's
broke.
actually such a great round for Dupree to take this much.
Just the Tech 9
space.
here.
Oh, he'll catch one off. He's looking for another. He'll get caught off on the fallback. That's a big find. The only gun that went down was a Tech 9. We can have an upgrade from a Galil to an AK. That's one thing. 4-on-4, Tees will take that all day.
Any day of the week. Any day of the week. If Dupree had just been able to keep on going and stay alive, then maybe somebody else from Astralis comes up to hit him. But Navi, that was their weakest link. Not Bit specifically, but his buy. Now Electronic starts to clear out the apartments. Nobody here to stop him. It's Device posted with the AWP, but a missed shot.
Oof.
He falls back, and so does Boomich.
Well, I'll tell you something. They found Device for free. That's nice. So they're going to clear out brackets. They don't have, again, too much utility, right, to run with fakes and everything like that. So we'll see what the exec is going to be.
Device. AWP moves closer towards Arch side, toying with the idea of a peek, goes for it, misses the shot. Magisk, he's got himself a double. He locks down the short side, goes one better. Magisk, 3 kills on the play. That is big from him. And Device, well, now he's died. It's Electronic to try and save it. He hits Glaive through smoke in the library doors. He is 20 and 10, 4 kills on the play. Electronic, in this round, when Navi put all of their eggs in one basket, the buy was a risk. And Dupree gave them that opening, but it's Zipix that he has to clutch this against, and he is so hyper-focused over on short. Zipix getting all the closer, step by step. He walks this in. And it's 24 HP for Electronic. Zipix, he's going to see it and close. The hopes of Electronic evaporate inside of the A site, and that 12th round has Astralis' name stamped on it.
Oh, he was just gambling. He thought for sure he was going to be the wrap on lane eventually, and Zipix caught the timing. An incredibly important 1v1. Less important for Astralis, but denying this from Navi means they should have such an easy road here to 14. This is incredible. The spray down from Magis, the spray control is so nuts. And then he turns over to the 3rd kill as well. Electronic, he almost battles back. He's been so crazy in this game.
Magis, he was 6 and 13 at the start of that round.
Wow.
1/3 of his kills in this map. Right there.
And he had that last round from Bike as well. The instant 1 bullet from the pit. So huge recovery from him in the second half. 3-round lead here on Inferno. Listen, train's anyone's game. They both need either of these maps, you know, like this is not a map pool where picks are guaranteed. A veto where picks are guaranteed. So they will be fighting tooth and nail for this. And again, investing slightly. Oh, I guess the loss bonus is in such a place where they can buy next, maybe. Oh, the double hit setup. This is what they're trying to set up for a Halls pop. Which is a bit scary here for Navi. But they don't look like they've got all the pieces in position. Bit.
Ooh, he gets out.
Sell something of a fake, but he gets shut down. They don't see anything else. The arch wrap comes in.
Yeah.
But look at the 3B lean.
Gonna fall on Device. He's that first anchor, that first line of defense for B. Confirms that they are trying to contest to the B site. Device slips into the construction. He's got 2 more teammates behind him just focused on Banana, but they just keep jumping step by step. He swaps to the 5-7 and makes it look easy. Simple, sure enough, finds the Deagle headshot, but that's not going to be nearly enough for Navi to find their 10th. Takes back Dupree a bit. A couple shots from the Deagle hit. He slips Magisk onto the kill feed. But 1 tick of damage from that incendiary and he's over. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Oh,
13th round for Astralis.
Yeah, they found the loose string on the ball of yarn. It's starting to unravel here for Navi. There's a bit of ingenuity with the strats that they're approaching with, but of course they're doing it every round from the back foot. The last 3 rounds, they put together like a decent buy, but it's always been full of concessions. There's either been missing grenades, a couple of guns low, and Astralis have picked this time to use Dupree to suss out this information, either with a Halls push, something down mid. He's been very proactive. And Astralis are rarely letting the round come to them. They're going out and getting the information for themselves. It's working out well. Astralis on fire. It's always a good reminder to see what that streak is like, you know, despite how close a game may appear to be.
Sure. 5 CT rounds in a row now.
Okay. Well, the buy is here.
Glaive gonna take a test.
Jesus.
Perfecto. Oh, he's still burning. Down he goes. The Yuletide logs. Burning hot. And a 5v4 established. Bit just crosses over in the apartments. It's not only Dupree here, of course. We've got Device with the op setting up shop on short.
This is a bit specifically trying to bait him into coming backwards through the smoke, because this is his one way.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Dupree falls back out into the balcony. This is the same similar setup, but just no Magisk inside of the pit. Device starts using that at utility. Zipnik's calling that they are compromised on arch side. Dupree, he's gone down into the pit where he delivers 2 kills. And now he gets up onto the bicycle trying to hold back Simple. Simple hunting Device. A 2 versus 5 here for Navi does not bode well. But it's not over. Dupree's still shoulder peeking. Simple, he gets the headshot. Electronics found himself one as well. Device, oh, he's low. And Electronic, he knows that there's a player inside of this site. 2v2, and Simple, he takes it into their hands. Let's see it, Magisk. He finds Electronic out into the open, runs down on Simple. He's trying to hide. 5 HP for Simple, and he gets back behind the pillar to pop the face of Magisk. Navi, 2v5.
The instant 1 bullet. Oh my god. This was a round where Dupree does everything from the pit. He tries to cover both of his teammates, and Electronic, once again from this position, spins on a swivel to take out the library player, both the rotators, in fact, and then comes through at the end to set Simple up perfectly. And for him to win this 1v1 versus Magisk. Magisk puts so many bullets through that box, gets Simple down to within 1 of dying. He doesn't even know it. And now, Navi's hopes are alive within this game. Finally, a close situation goes their way. That was 2v5, you said?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The fire spread.
We already get to this point and instantly.
Damn.
Oh no, the follow-up grenade. This could be deadly. They're a bit far back now, behind the half wall.
It also bounced off the roof.
Holy hell.
Challenge from Electronic. Oh my goodness, he gets the better of Magisk. Dupree right there to trade. Zipix. Oh, what? The gun doesn't even come around the corner, yet Simple curves the shot. Glaive, he's going to put down that incendiary. And with 9 kills, he dies. Simple's found yet another. A mid-round moment where Navi finds somehow a way to get into control of the situation, and unless Device gets one through smoke, he's going to walk away from this.
Yo. Oh my god. All right. Now it's where it's starting to become the simple factor.
Game on.
Yeah. Now it's his game show.
He is 20. This is incredible. I just realized the scoreboard. Simple, 28 and 12. Electronic, 23 and 14. And then Mohan, the other three players have 9, 8, and 7 kills
They
apiece.
don't need anybody else. They say you guys are the supporting cast, right? You're extras on this show.
I mean, that round was a 2v5. I didn't realize this game was a 2v5.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like that is just gonna stop them at all. I think they're putting all the onus in their hands in this match. And again, the magic of watching Navi, players like Simple and Electronic, is that they're capable of doing this. They can squeeze water from stone and do it back to back to back, whatever it takes to close out the match. This is a reset of the situation here. Look at this peak from Simple. After so much damage is dealt, this pretty much should be round locked up, right? 1 kill, the extra damage, and Simple can barely see a thing. You can see Zipic's future, and it was looking bleak. And then Glaive comes through on the smoke, but he's laser sharp. Feeling good, feeling great. Been one hell of a bounce back. I'm just glad we have a match now. That 2v5 kept things alive. And this round as well started off so rough. And now we're within 2 in the half. And we don't have money left here. All we have is an op on Astralis.
But does Device have it in him to win around him?
Oh, he's got a mid spawn. It's like the second best mid spawn.
This would be a hell of a round to turn upside down. So let's see it, Device. Glaive right at the end, cheats a Deagle into the buy. Maybe there is a little X factor alongside this solo op. He posts up early. And he welcomes the peak. Puts out the incendiary and the off chance Navi were rushing into him. And sure enough, Electronic gives him the opening kill. 5v4.
Trying to pull back out of this setup. We'll see. And they've got 4 players on the stack. And Glaive is pushing down B as well. So the CTs will not budge.
AK's been left on the ground. Not looking to play control for it.
Unless they clear him out, like properly clear out Glaive.
And Boomich is alone. This is an untradeable position. If Glaive gets the kill, untradeable for the moment. And he goes one better, hitting Perfecto with a bit of damage. Now, if they sprint up to the B site, it's Zipix in position.
Yeah,
it's just the USP.
Nades. Yeah, so...
Quick, climb on the fountain.
Get in the fountain, yeah. They're coming over. Devices, too. They've got a smoke CT, surely.
They molly Zipix first. He's going to burn.
Oh my god, they have to go wide for it now.
Wow, they give Device another angle.
The shot. Are you kidding me? He's
kill
already got
after kill.
3 kills.
Simple, he's going to try to chase this down. Gets Magisk further back. Simple in the 1v3. Device already has 3 to his name. Bomb is down. And now the pressure's on. That is Simple's 30th kill. But he has Device ahead. And Dupree, he's gotten his paws onto the M4. Simple, he just fades back into the dark corner. They have no utility to get him out of here. Simple's just welcoming them in, just locking it down. Let's see if he can hit those crisp headshots that we saw all replay package long. He's toying with it, gets Device first. Now it's Dupree and Astralis with a robbery.
They actually take that one, and it's going to come down to the last few seconds on the defuse, but Dupree, he definitely has it. And this is the op recovered as well. 3 frags for Simple.
No smoke on CT.
He has the most standard rotation ever from the A site. Okay, listen, Glaive dies here, right? After he gets a kill and a half, his team is set up fine. The reason that nobody has to rotate there is why we talk about what the importance is of bottom banana control. Everyone can rotate freely from CT over towards B and have open lines. They gotta know Device is gonna be there. They have to know he's gonna come. Surely. Zip gets in, gets even more information at first. They take too long to get that kill. They're shaken up. 14 rounds with 1 op.
Turns out he can do it. Turns out Navi let him take that one away from them. And that Desert Eagle investment Glaive made at the final second before leaving the buy zone, well, did that ever pay off? All All right, Astralis. A round win, well earned.
They really had no nades at that point in the rounds. That is crazy stuff.
What they wouldn't have done for a smoke on CT spawn. Flashbangs start to head over to the B site. This is a commitment here from Navi. Zipix boosted on the wall, gets himself 2 kills. Glaive, he sprays. A little bit of further damage. Another moment where Navi don't have utility, but Simple, he's got headshots for you. It's Glaive put down. We get that rotate over from Astralis. They've got full sets of utility for the retake. Double kit on the 3 players. Only Bit having a frag grenade here for Navi.
This is Device going to be clearing this angle. I don't
Let's
think...
see it.
Yeah, he's going to let this contact come in first.
Ooh, perfect Molotov on the money. Device peeks into it. Bit, he's going to get the headshot with the Galil. Now, oh, he's trying, but he just can't quite catch that second. And just with enough time to spare, Dupree sticks the defuse. That's a 15th round for Astralis.
Wow, they have no idea even that somebody's going to be over there in construction. And a very jovial Astralis realize they've got an easy route to taking out this first map now. They've done it with worse guns. They win this 3v3 retake. Their confidence is teeming. So we'll see what happens. I don't even know where the money for Navi lands at this point. We see a Galil being purchased. They've got the utility, but they don't have the op on Simple. I don't think he's necessarily going to be too pressed about it.
It's about where it was at the start of last round. Not everything they'd want. Still more than just pistols. Dupree, no respect. Comes up into the alt mid-peak. Oh, and he's still alive for a little longer. Bit finds him through the walls. 4v4 ensues.
Yeah, nowhere good to go.
A man on a mission with no extraction plan. Can Astralis close this 4v4, or does Inferno keep on giving? Feels like that solo op round from Device. That was the nail in the coffin.
You know...
Oh, and he's gonna get perfecto as he tries to jump across the bottom of middle.
The only interesting thing he did that round was he smoked a molly that's supposed to push him back, and he smoked it deep enough that he could stand in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But he just made it look so simple. Like...
Yeah, and then they fed him. He gobbled it all up.
He's
gonna get the better of Boomich. 4v2 here for Astralis to close things down. Device feels omnipresent. And he spots that. Bit, he's challenging into the A site on his own. This would be a moment for Bit to come alive. He does get the first headshot, but a quick trade back from Magisk. It's simple, but it's not easy. Incendiary at his feet. He runs in, gets the better of Magisk. Another AK headshot, 18 health. That's all he has. He'd need to get to 35 frags, more damage off of the back of that nade. Glaive is on his own. Simple peeks in, and Simple goes down. Astralis, they're going to close Inferno with a 16-11 score. The moment Device wins that solo op round, they string 3 together and close things out here on their map pick. Navi now facing 2 maps of elimination.